Those of us who have been to an area slightly north of the CBD in our capital, Nairobi, may know of a road or an area, actually it is an area, may know of an area called Grogan. There is an area that is called Grogan. From around Nyamakima area, you go up to the river. That area is generally known as Grogan. But previously we had Grogan Road, and Grogan Road is within that area. Today, Grogan Road is known as Kirinyaga Road. But who is this Grogan whom we have a road that used to be called Grogan Road and an area that is called Grogan? Niĩ ndutaga wĩra kũrĩa Grogoni mwena wa Nairobi. Now we will talk about him. He was born on 12th December 1874. 12th December 1874 in London. Nowadays they call it Jamhuri Day. He attended two colleges. One was called Winchester College. He did not complete. Again, he went to Jesus' College. He did not complete. He was such a fan of arts. That is what we learned later in life in Kenya, that don't force your child to go to university. Some would make better in TVETs. He grew up normally, somebody who cannot be known just like ni mtu wa kawaida, with no academic, social, or political event that could make him be noticed. He reached the age of marriage. He wanted to marry a lady called Gertrude Watt. When he wanted to marry her, her stepfather disapproved of him. Then he swore to Gertrude's stepfather and said, Kiangai, nitatembea kutoka Cape Town mpaka Cairo kwa mguu. Father said, are you serious? Walking from Cape Town? And you know, this thing is being talked in London. You mean you can walk from Cape Town all the way to Cairo? He said, yes, for the sake of your stepdaughter, I can. Then the stepfather said, if you walk from Cape Town to Cairo, then I'll allow you to marry my stepdaughter. Then he walked from Cape Town to Cairo. In 1900, after 2.5 years of walking, he arrived in Cairo. Now, those days we did not have buses, and definitely those days we did not have aeroplanes. But if you hear walking, for those of us who did history ile ya wakoloni, it meant being carried on the shoulders of a native. A native in this, it means an African. He confronted wild animals, but when he reached Bulawayo, in the current day Zimbabwe, he met Baden-Powell. Baden-Powell was, apart from starting a scouting movement worldwide, Baden-Powell also was a general in the British Army. So there was a disturbance there. He left his working a bit, joined those people, fought that disturbance, and then after the disturbance was quelled, he resumed his working and completed in, as I've said, 1900 after 2.5 years. He was recognized and feted by Royal Geographical Society. Those of us who did the old 763, you remember in history we were taught a lot about Royal Geographical Society. All those people who used to come to Africa, the Royal Geographical Society used to sponsor them. But he did it on his own in order to win a woman. But after doing that, the Royal Geographical Society recognized him. Then on the 11th October 1900, at Christ Church in Lancaster, he married Gertrude Watt. After marrying her on 11th October 1900, they decided to come to Kenya, and they came to Kenya in 1904. Upon settling in Kenya, he did a lot of things. He did a lot of farming. He got a lot of plots. Actually, a very big chunk of the city, the northern part of the city, were his plots. But I'll come to that later. He did a lot of logging. He did a lot of farming. He did a lot of everything in Kenya. Unfortunately, in 1943, his wife Gertrude died of heart attack. She died of heart attack in 1943. In 1947, he started Gertrude Children's Home, a hospital, which is there up to today. I don't know how many branches they do have, but that is when he started Gertrude Children's Home in 1947. Up to today, they are still going on strong. Lastly, and that is why the road that today is called Kirinyaga was named after him. Lastly, before I finish about him, I want to tell my viewers, especially Kenyans, that those days when they were given land in urban areas like Nairobi, they were given leases. Some leases were going for 999 years, so I don't know when that lease will end. Then there was also leases that was for 99 years. Of course, with the new 2010 constitution, I think that issue was addressed. But I wanted to say that he is among those people who benefited from that 99 years lease. I'm saying so because there is a time when some funny Kenyans, Kenyans, anyway, I don't know what to say. Kenyans are very funny because somebody somewhere or some people somewhere knew that the 99 years lease were ending, and they changed it completely and then placed their names there. If you have heard of such a case, then it is, and a lot of Grogan's lease lands, people targeted it because the leases were ending in 20-something. For example, okay, he came to Kenya in 1904, isn't it? Let's say that in 1915, he got a lease of 99 years. That means the lease ended in 2015 or 2014, isn't it? Because it is 99. Now, somebody around 2013 becomes very clever, and when that list ends, he or she places, but most likely he places his name there or the name of a relative and places another list of 99. Now, if it is another list of 99, at around 2013, it means 2112, isn't it? But I think the 2010 Constitution took care of that. I'm trying to remember which year he died. I know he died in Cape Town in South Africa, but I'm trying to remember which year he died. If I remember, I'll place it on comment section. Thank you.